Hi folks, it's Kristen here. I wanted to take a minute to share my very most favorite smoothie recipe in the whole wide world with you guys. And this is one of those things, if you're going to try to get onto like a healthier breakfast journey this year, this might be a good place for you to start because it is just full of nutrients. I pack it with extra kale and fiber or extra protein with our enrichables, and I am off to a great start for the day. So I want to share this with you because it is super delicious, but I know when I first share with people, they kind of look at me like I have two heads and like, is that really going to taste good? And yes, it does. So here we go. This is my green smoothie recipe. So we're going to make this in the Deluxe Cooking Blender. If you watched earlier, I had a video that showed all the different functions of this. I'm going to just be showing you the smoothie function right now. You can make this in the large vessel, but I like to go ahead and use our smoothie cup attachment, so it's just kind of my own personal size. So with that, when you buy the smoothie attachment, you get this little extra piece that you put on, and then you have a smoothie cup, and you just build your smoothie right in here. Now, this bottom piece is a measuring cup that you can use. I'm not much of a measurer, so I'm just going to set that aside. But know that you can do that. And also, too, if you can see it has holes in the bottom, so you can actually like measure out your berries and rinse them. So it's a measurer and a colander strainer. So really handy to have all those different pieces. I've got some ice in the bottom. You can also just do frozen bananas. So just something that kind of makes it colder. I think it just makes it taste that much better. So I've got some ice in the bottom. And I'm going to go ahead and add some spinach to this. I'm not much of a measurer, as I said, so I'm just going to I just stuff a couple of handfuls in here. Kind of your preference. You don't taste it, so it's not even like a taste thing. I just, how much nutrition you want to add. Now, one thing, I want to share a little trick with you guys. You notice I have my spinach in here, and I have lettuce. I have a paper towel in here. This will save your spinach. You know, normally after a couple of days, once you open it, it all starts to get really wet and slimy. Put this paper towel in there. It will absorb that moisture. It will keep the spinach lasting so much longer. So I hope you like that little trick that I've shared. Okay, so we got spinach in there. We're going to go ahead and add either a whole small avocado or half of a large one. It's your preference again on that. And I have a whole banana that I've already sliced up, so we're just going to go ahead and get that in there. And we're going to smush that down just a tad. Use my paper towel here. And then you're going to add your I like to add pea protein to this, but you can also do kale and fiber, especially since it is green already. Adding the kale and fiber isn't going to change the color. Kale and fiber is green, so depending on what you add it to, it could change the color a little bit, but it will not change the taste. So that's what's really nice about these enrichables. When you do the pea protein or you do the kale and fiber, you're going to get that extra boost of nutrition without adding any flavor. So you can hide it. Nobody's going to know what you're putting it in. I mean, literally, put kale and fiber in a brownie and nobody is going to know, and now you have a healthy brownie. So, but anyway, but my preference is the pea protein. You can go ahead and for a really big boost, add the whole, this is an individual kind of sample packet. You're going to get a pouch and it's going to have a scoop. And so you can add 1 scoop, 2 scoops, 4 scoops, whatever you want. I recommend anywhere from 2 to 4 based on how much you want to boost. So we're going to go ahead and do about the equivalent of 2 scoops of pea protein. And then you can add milk. You can add almond milk is a really good one to add to this. Any kind of juice. I don't recommend orange juice per se, but apple juice or cranberry juice is really good. And I just add that to about this bottom line right here on the cup, right there. And then I put the lid on, and then it goes onto the blender, and you push the smoothie button, and it takes 1 minute, and that is it. So we're going to just put this here and turn our dial to smoothie as I have. It's set for a minute, and I'm going to push the button. Now it's going to get really loud, so I'm going to go ahead and sign off on the video, but just know that this makes the most delicious, healthy breakfast in the whole wide world. And even though I have like spinach and things in there, it is going to be smooth, smooth, smooth. You're not going to have any flecks of green. Nobody's going to know what's in there. It's just going to be delicious. So hope you enjoyed this little video about my